Welcome, my dear. Hope that you are doing well. Today we have a new lesson, Module 1, Feels Like Home, Lesson 1B, so let's start. Moving abroad can be an exciting experience. One may face new impressions, unfamiliar surroundings, and new people and activities. However, all these exciting new experiences might also lead to a feeling of being a little bit lost. That's what we call disorientation. So we are studying Feels Like Home from new perspective. Before starting reading our lesson, let me ask you some questions. Would you like to move to another country? And what kind of problems do you think you would come across? Come across means to find or to face. As to me here, for the first question, I think yes, I would like to, because it would be an interesting opportunity or chance, and I have always been fascinated by such a prospect. As to the second question, what kind of problems do you think you would come across? I think I would miss my family and friends, and I would feel lonely. The one who travels abroad may face some difficulties, some challenges when dealing with other cultures, so we are represented to what we call culture shock. So let's listen to this part and know what are the 4 phases of culture shock. Lesson
1B. Reading.
Feeling at home when living abroad. When people decide to move abroad for work or study, they might experience culture shock at first. This is the phenomenon of disorientation people feel when they move to a country with a different lifestyle and culture. Studies have shown that there are 4 phases a person goes through when they have to adjust to an unfamiliar environment.
So now let's take a look upon the new words. Abroad means in or to a foreign country or countries. Culture, the way of life, especially the general customs and beliefs of a particular group of people at a particular time. Phenomenon, something that exists and can be seen, felt, tasted, etc. Especially something which is unusual or interesting. Lifestyle, someone's way of living, the things that a person or particular group of people usually do. Phases, any stage in a series of events or in a process of development. Adjust to means adapt to. Unfamiliar, unusual, not known to you, to not have any knowledge or experience of something. So here, what are the 4 phases of culture shock? Number 1, honeymoon. Number 2, negotiation. Number 3, adjustment. Number 4, mystery. So here, let's know each one in details. Adjustment, become familiar. Appreciate, to value. Mastery, to skill or to have control on something. Looking at this picture, you will find here 2 young men standing in front of a fruit stall in an open-air market. The man on the left had the stall, and the man on the right has just bought some fresh fruit. And here in open-air markets, you can get a taste of the local lifestyle and culture, which can help you get used to living in a new country.
Helpful tips. Keep in mind that there are many new and positive experiences waiting for you in the new culture. Culture shock can cause problems. However, remember that there are things you can do to get over these problems.
So here, keep in mind means to remember a piece of information when you are making a decision or thinking about a matter. Get over, overcome something. So here you will find a list of tips that will help you to get over the problem you may face when you travel abroad. So let's listen.
Make yourself at home. Decorate your new home with familiar things that remind you of your old culture. This can include furniture, paintings, and photographs of friends and family. Keep in touch. It can sometimes be difficult to stay in touch with loved ones if you're in a different time zone. However, phone calls, email, and Skype are all ways that can help you catch up on their news and make you feel like you are not missing out on important events in other people's lives. Explore new surroundings. After finishing with the sightseeing, go out and explore your new neighborhood. Walk around or ride a bike to discover every corner of it and get to know it better. Develop a new routine. This helps you get used to the new lifestyle in a shorter period of time. Go to a cafe that you like every morning for breakfast, or visit the same bakery. Small things like this can make you feel less foreign. Get involved in the local community. Join the local library or book club. Find out about any interesting entertainment events. Sign up for classes or sports that will help you meet new people and discover new hobbies. Also take classes to learn the language if it is different from your native one.
Let's know the meaning of some new words. Time zone. One of the 24 areas that the world is divided into, each of which has its own time. Catch up. To reach. Missing out on. To fail to use an opportunity or to enjoy or to get an advantage from something. Surrounding. Being in the environment or adjacent area. Sightseeing. The visiting of interesting places, especially by people on holiday. Get involved. To become a part of something. Community means a society. Native, being the place or environment in which a person was born or a thing came into being. What can contact with unfamiliar lifestyle cause some people to feel? Culture shock or a feeling of disorientation. And we said that disorientation, the feel of being lost. Disorientation, the feel of being lost. During which phase do people have the most negative feeling? During the negotiation phase. During which phase do people start recognizing the good qualities of a new culture? During the adjustment phase. How long does it take for people to get used to a new culture? From 6 to 12 months. Does keeping in touch with family and friends make people feel more homesick? No, it doesn't. Why does the writer suggest doing activities like riding a bike in the new neighborhood? Because these kinds of activities can help people discover every corner of their new neighborhood and get to know it better. Question number 7. What does the writer mean by small things like this can make you feel less foreign? They can help you get used to the new lifestyle in a shorter period of time. 8. How can you make new friends when living abroad? By signing up for classes or sports. So here, the verb get can be found in a variety of phrases, expressions, and phrasal verbs. And this verb has many different meanings. Here you can find four broad categories to help you remember what it means. So the verb get can mean obtain, or become, or start to be. It may mean move, or it can be used in idiomatic expressions like get rid of, get down to, business, and so on. So here you will find a list of sentences, and the word get or the verb get is used in a different meaning in each one. So let's know the meaning of each one. Number 1 here, get involved in. which means to become involved in something, to be a part of it. Number two, get to know, to become also, to become to know something. Get experience, to obtain, to have experience. Get out of means to move, to get out of a place or to leave it. Get there means to move, means also to arrive this place. Get excited means to become excited. Get mail means to obtain, means to receive mail.